When you're out in the wilderness, every skill you have can mean the difference between surviving comfortably and struggling to get by. One skill that often gets overlooked is the ability to make a simple, durable container. Imagine this. You're foraging for berries, nuts, or even small tools, but you have no way to carry them. A traditional Appalachian berry basket is the perfect solution. This ancient design, crafted from natural materials, is lightweight, strong, and easy to make. It's a skill that's practical for survival situations and carries a sense of heritage. In today's video, I'll teach you how to make one step by step, using materials you can find in almost any wooded area. Stick with me, and you'll add another valuable tool to your survival toolkit. The first step in making this basket is gathering materials. And in survival situations, resourcefulness is key. Look for trees like willow, poplar, or birch, as their bark is flexible and easy to strip. You'll want strips about 2 to 3 inches wide, and as long as you can manage. If you can't find bark, vines like grapevine, or even thin, green branches can work as a substitute. Before you begin stripping bark, always check the area for deadfall, trees or branches that have already fallen. This minimizes the impact on living trees and saves you energy. If you do strip bark from a living tree, only take what you need and choose a tree that can survive the removal. Once you have your materials, it's time to prepare them. Raw bark can be brittle, so you'll want to soak it in water to soften it up. This can take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on how dry the bark is. As you wait, remove any rough edges, splinters, or knots. Your goal is to make the bark as smooth and pliable as possible. This will make the weaving process much easier. If you're working with vines, take the time to untangle them and remove any leaves or side branches. Flex the vines gently to test their strength and pliability. Now comes the fun part, shaping the basket. Start by folding your bark into a cone or pouch shape. The edges should overlap slightly to create a seam. Use a thorn, a sharpened stick, or even a makeshift awl to punch small holes along the overlapping edges. These holes will act as anchor points for lacing. For lacing, use thinner strips of bark or vine. Thread them through the holes in a crisscross pattern to secure the shape. Pull each stitch tight as you go, making sure the basket stays stable. Once the main body of the basket is formed, it's time to secure the bottom. Fold or crimp the bark at the base to close any gaps. Then use the same lacing technique to stitch it shut. If you have extra materials, weave additional strips across the base for reinforcement. This ensures your basket can hold heavier items without breaking. Finally, add a handle. Choose a long, sturdy strip of bark or vine and thread it through the sides of the basket near the top. Tie it off securely and test the handle by gently pulling on it. The handle should feel strong enough to carry the basket when it's full. To summarize, a traditional Appalachian berry basket is a versatile, practical tool you can make using natural materials. By gathering flexible bark or vines, preparing them properly, and following a simple weaving method, you can create a container that's lightweight, durable, and perfect for survival situations. This skill not only serves a purpose, but also connects us to the resourcefulness of our ancestors. Now that you know how to make this basket, it's time to put your skills to the test. The next time you're out in the wild, take a moment to gather materials and try crafting one for yourself. Survival skills are best learned through practice, so start small and work your way up to larger projects. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tips to help you thrive in any situation. Stay prepared, stay resourceful, and I'll see you in the next video.